Kevin Va. Hashtag Ox Project. Steven Running.
Ox Project you shall
Good
have,
morning.
Kevin. Thank you, buddy.
Trendy Nick. Good morning.
Here we go. Kevin starts the show. Steve Running second. Trendy Nick third place. Let's go. Let's get into it.
Prepare yourself.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
We're going down the rabbit hole today, folks.
Lie, take the cash in your chips. You slip little lies, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on Rio or a woman in red. Don't fool yourself, it's all in your head. You're the mascot of the next century. Look in the mirrors, cloud insecurity. I bleed for you, my eyes burn. My point is no, cause you'll never learn. You'll never learn. I bleed for you. You'll never learn. I bleed for you. You'll never learn. I bleed. I bleed. Crazy here. Fuck you, fucking Republican. Fuck you, Bishop Buckman. Fuck you. Lying and dying, as you read. Bullets in from the mouth. Fuck you, fucking Levi's jeans. Fuck you, fentanyl. Fuck you. Sick of your loathsome little kid. Lying and saying couldn't catch your chips. You still live lying, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on radio, all the woman in red. Levi's pussy from the wall. It's all
It starts with an F. AKA shit.
bullshit! Fuck you! 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 Shit. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Hello, Trendy, straight everybody in live in Northern California. Home of Trendy has jobs and all things trendy. Where you find me, you need a hashtag trendy and all. Oh, that's in Northern California. Orlando, Florida. You find me, you need a hashtag trendy and all on social media, especially Rumble. If you're not on Rumble, you're missing the whole live streaming experience. Julie, hey Julie. You guys know Pinoy lives in my house now. Doing a great job, too. The greatest tenant you could ever freaking hope for, man. He moved in the house. He's like, dude, I'm going to paint this house. I'm like, okay. He's painting the house. It's amazing. I seem a little angry this morning. Oh, Julie, those are old videos.
Horn.
I'm not angry at all.
I get Novavax booster tomorrow. Finally available.
Oh, good. I don't know what they vaxxed me with. I don't even care. I'm just like, juice me up, doc. I don't even fucking care. What's with this? What's with this? This steam behind me. It seems hot. It's the sprinkler. I thought something was on fire. No, they
Julie
can't.
Picker luring. Hiya, Ben. Can you believe how old all our friends look now? J/K.
And look at how hot you and I look. I mean, we stepped
Trevor
into a
does
time
so.
machine, right?
Damn, I wish I knew it was for LOL.
Dude, I seen some of our friends, and I'm like, you're like old. You should live younger, man. Why? Oh, I know why. I know why you're so old. I know why you look so old. My thing was when I was younger, I didn't want to look old when I was older. I didn't want to be
right.
Too young
Botox
looking
is
either. Because I think that's kind of creepy too. Because if you look like a kid and you're like in your 50s, you look like you haven't done anything. Like you've got no scars, you've got no wrinkles, you've got no experience. It looks like have you left your home? Have you ever seen the sunlight? So I want to look like I've actually accomplished some things. I like having scars on my hands. I got messed up, scarred up hands, and I don't mind that at all, man. But I like not being all saggy and having no hair and looking tired and run down like the world got the best of me. I feel better today. In fact, I've worked out harder today than I've ever worked out in my entire life. Every workout I do is the best workout I've ever done. Botox is your friend? No, there's no Botox in me, girl. This is all natural.
Julie Picker luring. No. Scars show where you've been
Dude
and
from
should
the
be worn
sprinklers.
as a badge of honor.
Exactly. I'm a scarred up dog, man. I got some scars on me. I got some battle scars, but you know what? Like you said, we're just getting better. It's the best version of myself.
Julie Picker luring.
All of our friends are decaying and falling apart. All right, so, yes, it's good to feel young being this old.
Julie Picker luring.
And you look great.
You're looking fabulous.
Oh, that's funny. I just told you look great, too. You look great, too. So I want to put this up on screen. We'll keep our eye on
Julie
it.
Picker luring.
Oh, I think it's already
I love
there.
your hair.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. One of the very few people from the old days that will actually come back to this show, and I do appreciate seeing you here. I really
Julie
do.
Picker luring.
What is that there?
It's true.
264. That ain't nothing. 27,934.
You look good. Don't worry.
Thank you, Holly Hornay, mystery person who nobody knows.
Trevor does so. I'm coming down to Florida in March. We should sesh, bro.
What part of Florida are you going to, Trevor? Wow, look at that sprinkler getting the job done. I know you're like, why are you watering in the daytime? Because they just came and sprayed the yard and they said to water it in. So I turned the sprinklers on. I feel like such a responsible homeowner, turning my sprinklers on. Okay, so, there's all kinds of things we could talk about. But after the conversation I had with my mom this morning, I realized, I'm not here to tell you what you don't want to hear. So just effing chill, folks. Let's just chill. Let's do this. Let's not what I just did, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do that. But I want you to see Bitcoin going straight up. That's the one thing I want you to see. And then, I moved that there. Okay, I want that there. I want it like that. Okay, I remember now. I remember doing all this crazy stuff. Okay, I know what I'm up to. Okay, there we go. We can do that instead. I think it's better like that. But I want you to keep your eyes on this crazy Bitcoin that's going on, guys. Okay? Keep your eyes on it. I don't know if we hit 28. We probably did. Let me look. No! What? It's not registering the high. It's so weird. I hate when it does that. Let me refresh.
Trevor does so. I've been listening for 5 years.
Dude, we have not hit 28,000 yet, so this is exciting. We might hit 28,000 during this live show. So keep your eye on that, and if it hits 28, we'll celebrate. That'll be fantastic.
Trevor
And
does so.
we are headed there. So
If not long.
exciting.
Learned a lot from Nay.
Oh, I'm so glad you're learning from me. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all so much. That's excellent. Yeah, I've got my own feelings around stuff. And some people want to hear my take on things, but most people don't. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool. You don't want to be told anything, You don't want to learn anything today. That's fine with me. I'm okay with that. I'm no guru. I'm not licensed to teach. I am licensed to ill. So let's ill a little. I'm licensed to ill, kids. So,
Patrick John Welder.
PJ Dub.
Let's learn it out together. Good morning, Nick.
No, I'm not learning, and I'm not teaching anybody anything anymore. You know what? Brant Robinson put up a tweet this morning, and it just made me say, yeah, I'm done too, bro. I'm totally done. I'm not teaching anymore. I'm done. Everyone learned whatever they wanted to learn. Everyone is exactly where they want to be. I'm not here to teach you anything or change your mind. I can't. Why try? You believe what you want to believe. I'm going to believe what I believe. And we can all get along that way. A lot of people are mad at me for some things I posted on Facebook the last couple of days. Get over it. I did. But I'm still alive. I'm still doing my show every day. Living in Orlando. I got it going on. Is this running out of fumes? It is. I'm going to have to refill it, I'm afraid.
Hill House Hobo.
Hill House
Opinions
Hobo.
are like underpants. Some people will never change theirs no matter how disgusting they are.
Huh.
Patrick John Welder. I bet it was the picture that says you don't stand with Israel. Trendy Nick.
I bet it was.
The comments on the profile pic were funny.
I didn't read any of the comments on the profile pic. You want to tell me what they said? I have not read a single comment from a single human being, and that is a fact. I swipe right past it. I'm like, oh, look at all the people I triggered, not interested in what they have to say. This is how I feel. And your opinion isn't going to change my opinion, and my opinion obviously hasn't changed yours, so why fight? Why get ugly? Just know that I understand, I have a very good perception of reality, and you might not, and that might upset you. Well, get over it. Hey, 28,000, that's my reality. That's my reality, baby. 28,000, baby. 28,000, baby. 28,000, baby. What? Dude, I was buying that at 17K. I bought a whole Bitcoin at 17K. That should be 11,000 in profit. Would
Hill
it be?
House Hobo. Just set some seeds to
It would
pop.
show it if it was.
Gorilla Punch and Cherry Cola.
No, that sounds great. Gorilla Punch and Cherry Cola. I want that. No law regarding cannabis, like grape soda. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. And my friend Julie that is here. I missed you so. And tell your sister Amy I said hi. And Hill House and Nick and Trevor and Holly Hornay, mystery person, and everybody. Cheers, guys.
Chili Dog. Cheers. Facebook
You
user.
better blow that shit out.
And nothing too bad, just that you're not an American and whatnot.
Why? Because I don't stand with Israel? What does my feelings on Israel have to do with being an American? I mean, I don't stand with America either, so. They make a lot of mistakes. And mistakes would be okay, but I think they're more intentional. Fan me, baby. Ah! Woo! 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 What was his name? What is his name? He's still alive. Why am I talking about him in the past tense? Woo! Why can't I remember that wrestler's? Why can't I remember that Westler's name? Not Gordon Soley. That was the announcer.
Trendy Nick.
Ric Flair! Ric Flair!
Facebook
Ric
user.
Flair! Ric
The
Flair!
picture with the Israeli-looking
Woo!
in a Nazi makes so much sense.
Woo!
Facebook user.
Woo! Woo!
Ric Flair.
I am the
Steven
best thing going.
Ric Flair.
Where's my cat? Oh. What did he say? He used to say something else too besides I'm the best thing going.
Trendy Nick.
Yeah, another.
Whoa.
Woo! Woo! 28,000! Woo! 28,000! Woo! Whoa, did you see it go from 7 to 53? Dude, that's a $50. Oh my
Bill House
goodness
Hobo.
gracious, here we go!
High flying.
Buy,
Limousine
buy,
riding, son of a
buy!
gun.
Everybody buy some Bitcoin. Everybody buy some Bitcoin. I won't sell mine if you won't sell yours, and we'll get wealthy together. I won't sell mine. See, you don't have to worry about me dumping on you. Like Ben Armstrong does with his stupid fucking Ben coin with all of his stupid followers over there at BitBoy Crypto.
Facebook user.
Someone called him
Limousine riding.
Someone called him
Jet
Fraud
flying.
Boy, and I was like, why didn't I think of Fraud Boy Crypto? Oh my god. Because he is a fucking fraud. He's a pump and dumper, scamming piece of fucking lying shit. You know? I learned a lot about crypto from that guy. I really did. But at the same time, he can't stop himself. He can't help himself from ripping people off. So, you know, you've got to be able to separate that. You can get good information from people, but then at the same time, you have to be able to say, yeah, but I do not affiliate with you. You know, I don't support you. Thanks for the info. Limousine riding, jet flying, Facebook user. Who are user? Who are user, Facebook user? And nothing too bad, just that you're not an American and whatnot. Facebook user, who are you? Tell me who you are, Facebook user. What is your name, Facebook user? You have to go to a stupid link on Restream so your name and avatar will show up in my chat. It's stupid. And I don't even pay attention to it. It's
Facebook user. PJ Dub.
PJ Dub! PJ Dub! I like when I give somebody a name and they take to it so much that they call themselves that name. It's such an honor. Naming somebody is the same honor that you get when somebody names their child after you, which I have been bestowed that honor as well. One of the greatest honors of my life, actually. Somebody named their child after me. Dude, are we at 28,465? What is going on? What is going on? God, it just dropped $100. Dude, it's varying $100. Do you guys remember a week ago it was varying $1 at a time? And now it's you gotta take note, everybody. You're on the train, baby. Where's my goddamn rumblers at? Ant, Ant. He's a big boy. He knows what he said. He's a big boy. Oh, Ant, he's a big boy. Right when I'm thinking about you and you're here and I didn't know, and you're right in front of me, Ant. You're right here. You're like right here, Ant. You're right in front of me. I didn't know you're right in front of me. You're right here. I see you. You're right here.
I stand with Abby Martin, or will lay prone with her also.
Wouldn't we all? But hey, she's a taken woman. Hey, I got more respect for women who are taken. Prepare yourself. Take the blue pill or the nay pill. The choice is yours. It's a green pill. It's the Green Pill Podcast. I can't believe you didn't know that. Green Pill Podcast. Ant. I got to talk to you, Ant. But wait, I need a little wake and bake in my life. Can you do the honors? Yes, I'm down to be ill. Yo. Damn, I'm sorry. Dear Slayer, what's up? You guys on Rumble, I'm so glad I've been neglecting you. I'm here. We're here. I'm here. You're here. I'm here. We're here. We are here. We is a thing. We're building on that. Looks like that mustard gas crawled up your spine and jumped out your brain. Whoa, my Bitcoin's going up. Oh, Ant. That's what I want to ask you. Ant, where's your Bitcoin at? You put $30 in? Don't you wish now that you put 60 in? Are you like, dude, I should have put 60 in. Why did I only put $10? He's going to come back and say, dude, I put $1,000 in. What did you do, Ant? What did you do? You sit down, Ant. Anthony, what did you do? You sit down. Shut up. Anthony, shut up, you. Anthony, shut up. Tell me what you did. Anthony, tell me what you can say it. Tell me what you did. What did you do? Yes, I'm about to put 60 in. Dude, you should have put it in before it started going up. Dude, it's at 29,000. What the fuck just happened? Oh my god, this is happening live, guys. I can't believe every time I look away. $29,400. You're watching this live on Nate's Garden. I want everybody to know we cover crypto live, and you just happen to tune in on the day that crypto decided to just explode. Holy shit. It's the greatest moment of... Dude, this is it. This is it, man. Oh my god. It's not going to come back down. This is crazy. Maybe it's going to come back down. It might reverse. Yeah, it could just totally all drop out. Because we know that it can do that, right? So, hey, not financial advice. I'm going to give you some financial advice. I wouldn't buy any Bitcoin right now. I would have bought some when I was telling you to buy it 2 days ago. Those were the times that you should have been listening to me to buy Bitcoin. Now, also, you could buy some right now, but I don't know what it's going to do. It might keep going up. You might buy the very, very top. This could be the very top that it ever gets, and it might not ever get here ever again. I don't know. I really don't think so. We have the halving coming up in April. That's quite a ways up. To see this kind of movement is completely unexpected on a Monday. Today's Monday, right? Dude, we're hot. Somebody said something somewhere. Somebody said something somewhere. That's what's... I'm sorry, am I yelling? Am I clipping? Am I overdriving my microphone? I got my fan on. It's kind of hot. A little bit hot. I put $5 more in yesterday. It was at $36.13, and now I'm adding $39.14. I can't believe the increase. Shit, just got fucking real. I can't wait until I get my class action.
Trendy Nick. No, sounds good.
I put $5 more. So you've put in, I gave you 20, you put in 10, that was 30. Then you put in 5, so that's 35. And you're at 39, 35. So you've made $4.14 is what you're telling me? That fast. From a $35 investment. It went from $36.13. Dude, you've paid for all your fees. Everything's covered. And now you're just making profit. Bro. What is going on with $29,500 Bitcoin? What is... Oh my God. Holy shit, man. Dude, that was so unexpected. I don't know what happened. It did a complete step. Like when we were seeing really good growth a few months ago when we were talking about steps. Look, talk about steps, right, guys? I mean, I don't even have to show you the step up and the step that was built. It looks like about a 10-hour step that followed a straight increase from looks like a 12-hour step, then a step up, and then fucking 10-hour step, and now another step up. I mean, this is when Bitcoin is healthy, this is how it moves. And we get step ups and step downs, but they're very organized. And there's no volatility. There's no patterns to read. Because it's just flat. Very, 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 very interesting market moving here, guys. Very, very, very exciting stuff. This is... I don't even have words, guys. I wish I was a better spokesperson. And I wish I was like all commenting like a professional spokesperson, saying like whatever, facts and data and giving you good information, but I can't do that. All I can say is numbers, 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 man. Let's do a bong rip and look at these numbers. Hey, Sorry, Harley. Why do you... Dude, I'm going to run you over. I swear, Cat. You have to... I don't want you here. You know what? New rule. I gotta lay a boundary. I love you. I know. I love you too. I love you too. But listen, new boundary, okay? Next time Harles lays under my chair, I have to usher you away. No more under the chair, okay? Because I don't want to risk rolling over you. Because I'm going to roll over your paw and hurt you. Or worse. So... it's these fucking wheels. I'm on these wheels, and he's changed his attitude about being near me now. Look how far we've just dropped. Oh my God, we just dropped so far, guys. So, like I said, it could totally drop. That's horrible. Let's see what happens. I don't know. What I'm assuming is a big company just made some very large purchases, like Grayscale, or, you know, another corp, like, for instance, one of the banks decided to buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin. And so, you know, I'm sure there's whale chat going on Twitter right now that we could look up. Harley, I'm going to move you. Yes, you can be there. Okay, there you go. I'm going to put something under my chair so you can't get under there. Don't lick my fucking leg.
Facebook user. Will we see Harmony 1 hit a penny today?
Harmony 1, I totally forgot about Harmony 1, bro. Can you believe that? I'm not even looking at it. I wouldn't think so, but let me see. Oh my God, yeah, we will. It's at 9.5 right now, and it was at 9.1, 9.1. It finally hit 9.2. It just went from 9.2 to 9.5. Yeah, so if everything keeps moving upwards, Ethereum's at 16.11, 16.15. Ethereum's at 16.15. Harmony 1's at 95.28. That, when you see that large number, that's not my crypto portfolio, just so you know. Those are all of my crypto portfolios added together. And those portfolios include a lot of the same purchases. One portfolio is like all the Harmony purchases, and then all my Harmony purchases are again in my main portfolio. So those all get added together. So when you see almost 500,000 in crypto, I don't have that. So... nothing to get excited about. I should have 500,000 in crypto, I would think, by April. I would think. If this has already started, it didn't fall that far. 28.8 is great, guys. This is fantastic. Look how far it fell on the 24-hour. That's a big... it went way up, man. So whatever number we hit and came back from, that's what we're testing, right? And according to this, we hit 29,436. We were higher than that, weren't we? It says 29,436. That's the high. That's the highest it's been in months, bro.
Facebook user. Just got 10,000 more Harmony. I feel like it's a steal under a penny.
It's under a penny. It's going up. You just bought 10,000 more Harmony. I feel like I should buy some with you. I should double your purchase. Dude, why are you doing this to me? You... Dude, this video right here, we need to watch. I'm going to retweet it. We have to watch that video.
You want me to support Israel? You want me to support
Facebook user.
Israel?
It was less than 100 for 10,000. I'm happy with it.
It was less than 100 for 10,000. I'm happy with it. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm running. All right, let's see here. No, I don't want that. Dude, get that off my... I'm trying to make a purchase, you fucking cunt. Oops. $14.62. $14.62. What was your fee, bro? I did it. I would recommend everybody get in. When you're aware that this market is going to do what we're telling you it's going to do, fucking, and you're waiting, man. You're sitting there waiting.
Facebook user.
Fucking get in.
No fees. I have Coinbase One.
This could very well be the high, and it could drop down to 20,000. Bitcoin could drop to 20,000 right now. It's at 96 now, bro. Fucking Harmony's at 96 already. It was just at 95. Low 95. It was like 95.2. Now it's at 90. According to this, 96.0. 96.04. $95.55, dude. It is dropping massively. These are huge moves, guys. What's going on with the market right now, dude? Oh my goodness. What's it gonna give for the 24-hour high? 28,210. No. 27,970. It doesn't have the 24-hour high there. Here, I'll get it right here, I think. Why won't you tell me the 24-hour high? That would be helpful. Dude, this tells me how much money I've bought in Bitcoin. Is that what that is? How much it shows how much I bought on this one exchange and how much I sold. And then how much I sent, which is all of it. I sent it all off the exchange. But I've got all the records right here. Net invested. You want to know how much Bitcoin I've got on this exchange? 0.00000004. That's how much Bitcoin I've got on there. And in dollars, that's 0.00. My mom is in there fucking throwing a fit. She's just like throwing a fit. She's talking to herself. I don't know what she's saying. Oh, good. Oh my God. Fucking Lusta's in there with her. She's talking to fucking Lusta, dude. I was like, dude, my mom's like having a whole conversation in there. Yeah, she is. She super glued her glasses back together. She's all proud of herself. No fees on Coinbase One. That's nice. $28,700. Bitcoin's at 28,700, guys, and it's what it's saying here is 300. I'm getting here on the exchange, it says 700. I wonder if it stays $400 off. Now it just went to 28,573. Now it's almost exactly $300 off to $1. That says 292. This now says 627. 228, 627. 215, 227.
Trendy Nick. 28,334 on Cash App.
28,334. 28,500 on another exchange. There, so it says. It's crazy. All these different. Why is it varying so much? 27.9. Look at this. 27.9 over here, bro. I got 28.4 on this one. 28.55. 28.55. 28.550. And this one's 28.150. $400. They jack it up 400. Anywhere from $300 to $400 on this exchange. The value of Bitcoin. I hope they do that when you sell it too. Oh, you're going to give me some extra money for selling it? Because you guys are lying. I mean, I think I'm trusting this number more than this one. It's exactly $300 to $400 off. It's like so weird. 520, 110. 520, 110. 89, 471. 29, whoa, it's dropping. 29, 432. Very interesting. I bought a lot of my Bitcoin from this app. But I think I bought more from other ones. Other exchanges. Everyone should buy some Bitcoin. $28,000. Binance is up 5.3%. Good, man. I hope other cryptos go up too, man, and then all my crypto balances will start going up. That'll be so cool. You know, like cryptos that people thought were dead start waking up. Like, you know, the obscure ones that people were calling scam coins and shit. I still have my fucking holdings in some of those. I'm holding out. Because I've got no choice, really. So let's see if anything's going up, man. What? Well, this is a weird page that I don't understand. Balance. Oh, balance. 9.47 coins is how many it's counting. I see. That's not correct. That's adding a bunch of Bitcoins together right there. That's not correct at all. Okay. This would be a little more accurate. Average buy price of Bitcoin, $37,200. That's my average buy price of Bitcoin. Profit loss on everything is in the negative. Every single thing is in the negative. Every single crypto. Negative. 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 Scrooge is just negative $33, though it's my best profiter. These are all 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Algorand, wow, dude, Algorand's way at the bottom. Average buy price on Algorand, it says $1.34, and it's at 9 cents. Oh, God. Oh, that's painful. What happened to Algo, bro? It says my average buy price on thorium is a penny, and it says here that it's at 0.00004 of a penny. Oh my God, dude. It's terrible. Terrible. It's just terrible. Graph is at 8 cents. My average buy price was $1.82. 1 inch is at 24 cents. My average buy price was $6.22. Talk about buying at the highest possible time, right? Doge on Mars is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros and a 1, 4. My average buy price was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros and a 1, 2, 9. Oh, so it's got a 0 to go, and if it goes up, these are going to start showing profits again, man. If these old, these old meme coins start picking up again, like Impact XP is at 0. Dude, is that saying I've got $9 of that, $10 of this, $14 of that, $14 of that one, $21 of that one, $22 of that one. See, man, $24 of that one. Some of these I spent $100, $300 on. Some of them even more. $24 this one, $31 that one. This one was I've spent $1,000 on, and I've only got $31 left of it, and I'm leaving it in there. I'm leaving all of it in there, because why am I going to take $30 out, right? Here, $39 out of sushi. No, I'm going to leave it in there. My average buy on sushi is $17. It's at 55 cents right now. It's just going to take one wealthy person who loves sushi to see that one day and go, oh shit, man, I'm buying a whole bunch of that one, you know? Boom. AVAX. I've got $56 of. My average buy price was $58. It's worth $9.42. These are all, every single crypto that I hold is in loss. Every single one. You name it, it's in loss. You can see all the loss numbers. You can't see
Trendy Nick.
I just realized.
I like sushi.
You can't see the loss numbers, but you can now. Here's the loss numbers over on the far right. So you want to see how much total I put in. Look at the negative white numbers. Shit. Wait. Oh, what? Dude, nobody fucking cares. Put this back. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, so once again, all right, great. Here we go. So these right here represent the amount of money I've lost on each one of these investments. So you would add this to this number, which is the amount that I hold of that coin, to give you would see, because this is a negative number, so you'd add it to this number and it would bring the negative number. Love you, Mom. Bye. All right. So if you, as you go up, you'll see, geez Louise, you put 3,652 into Algorand. Yeah, bro. I did. This sucks, right? That's really bad. Because Algorand, my average buy price was $1.34, and now it's 0.0004. So I'm negative 3,600 on that one. Next one, I'm negative 33 on. Next one, I'm negative $474 on. Next one, 283. Then 687 on Safe Mars. Negative $200 on the graph. Negative $231 on 1 inch. Here's one. Negative $83 on Dogelon Mars. That's not so bad. Negative 83. So I probably put in $100 on it total. And so all I've lost was $83 so far. And if it goes back up, we'll see. Impact XP, negative $1,116. Komodo, negative $267. I'm holding $14 worth of it. Terra Classic, negative $85. I'm holding $14 of it. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That number, what's this number right here? How much I'm holding, right? Yeah, holdings. My bad. I'm right. It is. It's holdings. OMG, negative 228. I got $21 worth. ZIL, negative 275. I'm holding $25 worth. Check this one out. ICP, I'm negative $1,000 on it. I'm holding $31 worth. Negative $1,200 on sushi. I'm negative $300 on Avalanche. I'm negative $291 on BAT. I'm negative $1,364 on Nano. I'm negative $2,555 on Scale. I'm negative $590 on Merit Circle. I'm negative $870 on Tezos, but I'm holding $129 worth. I'm negative 867 on Ethereum Classic. I'm negative 2,336 on Loopring. I'm holding $160 worth of it. Loopring. Compound, I'm negative 1,790. Holding 174. Shiba Inu, I'm negative $1,000. I'm holding $182 worth. So the reason I'm giving you these numbers is you're thinking, oh, Nay lost all that money. Nay lost all that money. Nay lost all that money. And then I'm telling you how much of each one I'm holding. When I'm giving you those holding, those are all going up, right? As the market improves, each one of those is going up in value. Except like the dead ones. There might be some that are completely scuttled or whatever. But we'll see those eventually. We'll know which ones those are because eventually I'm going to start going into profit on some of these, right? And I'm thinking maybe almost all of them.
MK.
Hey, what's up, No? How's it going? Hello. What do you know, No? I bet you hear that a lot. So, Origin Protocol, OGN. I'm negative 1,800 bucks on it. I'm holding 200 bucks worth. VeChain. I'm negative 2,000 bucks on. I'm holding 200 bucks of. Sandbox. I'm negative 3,000 on, and I'm holding 200. Chainlink. Holding 237, negative 1853. Neo, negative 2754, guys, $2,700, and I'm holding $245 worth. Multiverse, Eagled, I'm negative 823, but I'm holding $250 worth. Stellar, XLM, I'm negative 742, but I'm holding 257. Veracity, VRA, I'm negative 895, but I'm holding 312. Uniswap, 1722, I'm under negative, but I'm holding $345 worth of Uniswap. My average buy-in on that one was $24.75. Right now, Uniswap is at $4.14. I'm going to go turn this light off in my bathroom, man. It's bothering me.
Bonsai House.
I'll be right back.
So for you're down 19,000.
Billy, I've got all the numbers that I'm giving you. I've got the total for all the profit loss, bro. At the top of the screen, all I got to do is scroll and look at that number. I'll tell you what the total is of all my profit loss. It's total profit loss is negative $241,000. So you don't have to add all this up. It's negative $241,000 right now, but that number today, I guarantee you, it's gone down. I mean, it's gone up. Well, how would you say that? It's negative 241. It's gone up. It was probably like we could probably find out what the 24-hour movement was on it. It used to give you more information on here. I don't know why it does this now, man. Overview. It just says all-time profit, best performer, worst performer. And it gives a 24-hour. It used to give how much in 24 hours. Yeah, it's not working anymore. It's glitching. It says, oh, maybe it's ad blocker. Oh, it's working now, bro. It was ad blocker. What? Oh, wait, that's the wrong page again. Hold on. It's not working. No, it's not working, and it's not giving me the 24-hour profit loss. It used to give that. Now it just says, it's just saying the number of the balance, the exact number of the balance. So weird. My 24-hour is not working. Should I let them know? I should probably look this up on another browser. Let's try Chrome. Restore pages? Sure, why not? Dude, if this works, I'll just be like, whoa. That says 391%. It doesn't make any sense. And this one, it's still, no, it's doing the same thing. It's just saying plus 24 hour. Nothing changes. That sucks, dude. Oh, bro. I'm like, I wonder if it'll show me on the phone. On the app. Phone, man, on the phone. On the phone app. I wonder if it'll show me on the phone. No, it's doing the same thing. It used to give your profit loss oh wait. All-time profit. It doesn't change any of it. And those options have been removed from the website. They're giving you less information. Huh. Well, you know, because Bitcoin's gone up so significantly, I know that my balances have gone up significantly, but I just can't gauge it. It used to just give you that information, and now...
Bonsai house. Holy shit. It's futile. I sold at 29 and I'm not going back in. On anything. I like profit. Tired of being wrong.
I know, right? I bought at 17. I bought a whole Bitcoin, and I'm basing my whole goddamn fortune on that one purchase. Even though I know I bought Bitcoin at, you know, a lot. My average Bitcoin purchase is 37,000, I believe. Dude, it went 27.9. It's all the way back down to 27.9. So it spiked and went all the way back down. Holy shit. That sucks. Pfft, unreal. Unreal. I need a dab. I definitely need to do a dab. Pfft. All my dreams just faded. Alright, so whatever. Let's just look at this. This is the single Bitcoin purchase I made. And you guys can't see that. It's coming up weird over here. It's the wrong page. And I'm sure a few minutes ago it was looking a lot better when it spiked up to 29. So it just tested
Bonsai
out,
house.
came back down.
I now am confident that Bitcoin will go to 100k. Then everyone will sell and it'll be 20 again in an hour.
I know, right?
Screw it.
I wonder how many Bitcoins just sold. So I'm looking at, this is the single Bitcoin purchase. It was 3 purchases all around the same time. A third of a Bitcoin, a third of a Bitcoin, a third of a Bitcoin. And I bought, it was, somewhere between 17 and 18,000 when I purchased it. And figured in the purchasing fees. And then this tracker says that purchase right now is at $9,960. So it's very close to $10,000 profit on that one Bitcoin that I am holding. I bought a single Bitcoin at the right time. Now that single Bitcoin has gone up $10,000 in value. Dude, this is sad. I'm very sad. I'm saddened by all of this. Yo, bug fighting. Bug fighting. I'm sad, bug fighting. We just watched Bitcoin do this amazing spike and then it just totally just dropped back down from where it came from. From whence it came, Bitcoin went back down into its dark cave. Look, see the spike? Psst. And now, the sad part is it's going to finish at this giant head and shoulders, and then it's going to drop double that. Oh, the pain, here it comes. Oh my God, okay. If it doesn't go up, we're going to get that head and shoulders completion, and then it's going to go down. What's it going to do? If it jumps around up to 29,000 from 27, so it's 1,500, 1,500 is 3,000. It's going to go down $3,000 from here. We're going down to 24,646. We're going down to 24,000. If some miracle doesn't happen, we're going down to 24. It's at 27,6. Okay, we're going down to 24,600, guys. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop it. I already see the head and shoulders pattern forming. The last shoulder is forming right now. All it needs to do is dip down a little bit, and then it'll probably go up a little bit, and I'll be like, it's just going to go. I need a dab that in my brain cells. Selza, hey Deerslayer, I gotta get ready for some surgery. Should be nice new scar on my neck. Tell you on tonight's show how it went. Bro, are you getting you're getting a cyst removed, bro? Man, have great luck with your surgery, brother. I'm doing a dab for your surgery right now. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. I'm so sorry you got to do that. Ugh. Is it skin? You got a skin cancer? They got to remove a skin cancer? Fuck cancer, bro. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Ugh. Alright. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers to Deerslayer's surgery. Deerslayer 1959. I got heat though. If we're gonna make this a thing. Oh, I never put new butane in.
Trendy Nick. I have one on the back of my neck that comes and goes. It sucks when he flares up.
Woo! Somebody call my name Ric Flair. Woo! I am the best thing going. Woo! Super fuel. Super fuel. Phases set for full blast. Fire all phases. Firing all phases, Captain. Firing all phases. On full blast. Full phaser blast. Alright, let's see here. Do I want to do a minute from now? 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 That'd be 109.30. Please to say that word. Cheers. I'll be cheered up when I get there. Got good pain pills to the old gun safe. In the old gun safe. I bet you do. Yeah, I used to have good pain pills too until one of my fucking shit ex-girlfriends decided to steal every last one that was in the house. Every fucking one. Oh, we're there. No law regarding cannabis, everybody. Cheers! Everybody cheers. Smiles. Smiles. Everyone smiles. Smiles. Everyone smiles. You guys like the tunnel of, what are those? Hexagons? I don't know. Fucking crypto. What are we even doing? What are we even doing? Sprinklers are on outside. Sprinkling. Doing their thing. Watering it in, baby. Parents had these caricatures of them drawn by this artist in Mexico when they were there on vacation. And years ago, they had them framed and they hung them up in the house when I was a kid. And I grew up with these things up on the wall, you know. And when I moved here, I was months ago, I was in the garage and I fucking found them in a box in the garage, all dusty and dirty and shit, still in the frames. And I was like, why are these out here all fucked up and shit? I got them out, I cleaned them off and shit and brought them in. And I told my mom I, wanted to keep them and I wanted to hang them up and shit. She's like, let me frame them. Let me get them framed. They were already framed, but she wanted to reframe them. I was like, okay. So she took them to a place and they reframed them. And they did a really nice job. I hung them back up last night. And they're just so fucking awesome. They just remind me of my childhood. It's really cool. Cool to have something like that you thought you wouldn't have even remembered, something you just would have never even thought about. You're like, whatever happened to that? Hey, the sprinklers just shut off. Now the other ones are coming on. Our grass is gonna grow like crazy. The true green guy. We've got the true green guy. We got this other dude out here. They're all treating and spraying, and the grass is fucking insanely good looking. Oh, here comes a deer. Look at this. And a deer comes walking up. Oh, I love it. You guys, I believe there is your deer. Give me a second. Let me try to get this balanced in for you. Where did the video configuration window come up at? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Underneath the other window, because Windows. You guys are now gonna watch this deer right here. Watch this. This is so cool. How cool. You're not going to see this on any other podcast. We get wildlife just walking through the podcast. Oops. How awesome are we, guys?
Trendy Nick.
Oh my god, there's a giant buck right behind me. Oh my god. Dude, this giant fucking buck, it was right up behind me. I didn't even realize it. It was standing right behind me. It was right there. Oh god. Oh my god, I was watching the other one, dude, and didn't even realize. It was right there. Oh, we missed it, bro. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. It was gorgeous. It was at least an 8-pointer. It could have been a 10-pointer, but it was definitely an 8-point buck, and it was older. It had gray, and it was so close. It was standing right there. It was literally 15 feet away. I'm so sorry that you didn't see it. Should I go out there and get it on? Should I go get it on video really quick outside? I could go run out there. Let me go get a video of it. I'll be right back. I am the greatest photographer of all time.
Trendy Nick. Nice.
Noise. Dude, he was right. I wonder if anyone is like, dude, Nate just totally made up a story about
Slim
a
Ducks
fucking
and Christ.
8-point buck.
Antlers are gorgeous.
You guys, Nate just made up a story about 8-point. I literally opened up my front door and it's right there. And right in front of me. I'm like, I'm ready. Dude. hell just happened?
Trendy Nick. National Geographic.
National. Ding! Oh, the old dinging sound there we got. Did you hear the old dinging sound there, did ya? Did yar hear? Oh, I love you. My friends.
Trendy Nick. Oh yeah, don't you know it?
Don't ya? Don't you know, eh? Oh? Don't you know, eh? Okay, good luck, dear Slayer. See him, he will take my place for now. This is so awesome. Right now, watching this deer trot along your property in a giant buck. Yes, please, I didn't see it. Please get it on video. That would be awesome. Oh my god, that is fucking beautiful. What a nice looking buck. A+ on the camera work, my dude. Thanks, Aunt. Nick. I like going out of my way for the content. Because sometimes I have none. Because sometimes so don't you know, eh? Don't you there, old bucko? Let me show you, eh, what I mean. Because I've got to learn what the enemy is like. I've got to be in the enemy. If you want me to understand what the enemy is, you'll see I had to study them. And if you can't identify with the Nazis, you see, then you can't understand the Nazis, you see. He literally said that. He literally said those words in that order. Jordan Peterson. got to be able to identify with them, you see, bucko. You know, oh, there, you know. Ya know. Ya know. I look out the window, you see, and I saw the buck and the deer, you see. That was like, I was like, whoa. It was like seeing a bear, bro. It was so close. I was so sad that I missed it on camera for you guys. Because he went chasing after the doe that we were watching. And, God, man, I was so focused on the camera that I zoomed out past the freaking buck. You might come back here. Might come back and go right. They usually just travel right through. The bucks generally don't hang out unless they're like with the family. The whole herd of doe, though, with their babies, they all hang out. A whole bunch of them. They all lay down, and they'll spend hours just resting in the yard. Even in the rain, they've done it in the rain. You know, that's what they say, is if you've got to know, you've got to identify, you see. And I've gone to the colleges and the schools, and I'm a professor, you know. I teach the lessons to the students, you know, And you've got to identify with the Nazis if you want to. I'm Dr. Jordan Peterson, you see. You've got to identify with the Nazis if you want to understand the Nazis. You can't just learn about the Nazis and not find something in yourself that you identify with the Nazis with. You see, and I'm a professor in this, you see. I understand things better than the average human, you know. I've got a much higher IQ and a better understanding of the inner workings of everything. I'm an expert in everything, you see, from all the books I've read. Yeah, don't you know, Don't you know, I will snort only 2 lines of ultra-potent super male vitality, you see, that I get from my friend Alex Jones. I go on his show regularly, you know. Bro, I wonder if Alex Jones has ever interviewed Jordan Peterson. I bet he has. We have got to see that interaction. Oh my God. Has that ever happened before? I don't think so. My thoughts on Alex Jones, you see. I'm going to talk to you, you see, about Alex Jones. Here's my psychoanalysis, you see. I'm going to give it to you. Here's my thoughts on the old Alex Jones, you know,
Okay, let's ask this. This just happened this week. Facebook, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, right? They all banned the InfoWars channel. So let me ask you, do you think that's a good thing or that's a bad thing?
No, I think it's a catastrophe.
Okay. So
that's right. I agree with
what's your solution? Do you believe Facebook or YouTube should be forced
to provide a platform
for speech that they detest?
I'm an expert in everything. Listen to
me. No, I don't think they should be forced. I think that
listen to me.
I think that they've bit off far more than they'll be able to chew.
Words and everything that I
because
say
now they've decided. Well, now they've decided that they're ethically responsible for the content on their platforms.
The content.
So good luck with that decision.
Hey, your stream is very entertaining, but I can see that your followers and viewers are quite low.
Difficult thing to
Add
do.
me up on
So
Discord,
basically, the
so
way
I
that
can
these
share you
companies
some
were
hints
set
to
up
work
to
on
begin
this
with
issue.
is that people could
My
post
username
content.
is Lakin8730.
Only if you can tell me what city in China you're in. Go.
And then other people could watch it and basically decide by their viewing. They could value the content by their proclivity to view.
Is that
And now
Steven
they've decided,
Crowder
as a consequence
with like
of
a
this
fake
decision,
mustache on?
that they're going to be in the business of arbitrarily determining what should and shouldn't be presented
It
for
is.
public viewing, and they'll never run out of decisions to make. Lots of people who were watching Alex Jones didn't agree with him. They were just keeping an eye on him.
So
Like, I watched Alex Jones from time to time because I wanted to see what the radical conspiratorial right wing was up to.
right,
And now that's not possible. Now they're driven underground.
way to
And
cover
now
your tracks with your browser history. I appreciate it. Let me ask you this. Yeah, go ahead.
There's going to be all sorts of lines that they have to decide
Dude, what
now.
is
So they're
he
going to take
wearing?
out Paul Joseph Watson next, Lawrence Southern.
Dude,
You know,
did he
where
really
they
wear
have
wear a
lines
mustache like
Okay,
that?
so if
Steven
it's
Crowder?
against
That
the
is
terms of
so
service,
weird.
Isn't it within their domain to revoke the channel? What's the
Of
solution?
course it is. I didn't say they couldn't do it. I said it was a bad idea.
Okay, so you're
That's
not.
not the same thing.
Okay, so you don't have a. So,
I think it's.
go ahead.
Well, I think
that
that they.
Steven
I really
Cra-
do
is that
believe, and I'm
Steven
sad
Crowder?
about this. I do believe that they've bitten off more than they can chew, and that it's going to be. It's one small. It's a warning
You guys,
sign
that's
with regards
that's
to
Steven
these
Crowder, right?
media conglomerates that are attempting to produce large-scale public discourse, because now they've taken the role of censor onto themselves, and they'll find that that's a never-ending role that
I'm
produces
so
endless
confused.
trouble. They've got themselves into endless trouble, as far as I'm concerned. And from a perspective
Is
of a
that
clinical
Steven Crowder
psychologist,
or
I would also
Hassan?
say the worst thing you can do to someone who's paranoid, the most ill-advised thing you can do to someone who's paranoid is persecute them.
Yeah.
So now that, Alex Jones is always talking about, the little I know about him, he's always talking about
Says louder,
conspiracies
Crowder.
of one form or another.
Honest.
And now, what has all the appearance of a conspiracy between 4 or 5 very large media conglomerates is aimed squarely
who
at
is
him.
that?
So
Is that
all the
Steven
people
Crowder?
who are watching him, who are conspiracy-minded and somewhat paranoid, are going to think, well, Jones must be onto something, because otherwise these big conglomerates would have clamped down on him.
No.
It's a very, very bad idea, and millions of people watch him. So
Well, these
they've
are
also
people who
censored-
thought that Podesta had an underage sex ring in a pizza parlor. So I don't really think that this is necessarily the straw that broke the camel's back. It sounds to me. So I want to make sure that I clarify. Are you not amongst the people who believe that these big platforms like YouTube, Facebook should be treated like public utilities? Because there are a lot of right wingers.
This isn't
who do
Steven
believe
Crowder,
that,
is it? It's
like
somebody
the
else.
phone.
Yeah, I think they should be treated as public utilities, because otherwise they can't exist.
Right?
Because there's no possible way that these corporations can handle monitoring their content. There's too much content.
So then,
They'll run out of manpower to make the decisions. Okay, so Alex Jones is now being banned. What do you think about people who've interviewed Alex Jones? Should they be banned? That would include Joe Rogan, for example, because he interviewed Alex Jones.
yeah.
So should we ban him?
Well,
and if not, why not?
So you think that Facebook, YouTube, Google, these companies that, basically start up in garages, these tech startups, invest millions of dollars and they grow to become successful, and then you support the government stepping in an authoritarian fashion and telling them who they have to allow on their platforms?
I didn't say the government should step in. I said that they made a mistake by deciding to act as censors, and that they'll pay for it. I didn't say anything about anybody stepping in and changing it. I said it was a mistake.
Well, if they're to be treated like public utilities, then that would be the government stepping in and because right now they're not.
Well, if they were to be treated as public utilities, that would be a transformation in the way they were regulated. So that really doesn't have anything to do specifically with the Alex Jones issue.
Well,
I don't see how
you would
they
support it. You would support
Okay.
it. And
Let's reverse the question, because
Okay.
I'm the one having to come up with all the complex answers. All right? So
Okay.
how would you propose that these complex corporations decide which content is acceptable? Exactly.
no.
How would you propose that?
Exactly. I would propose it. I don't think there does
Yeah.
need to be a proposal. I think this is where actually I would be on your side. Let the free market decide. And the free market is YouTube and Facebook. And if they don't want to host content, I don't think they should be forced to host content. I don't think they should be compelled to host content.
Well, obviously they shouldn't be. That's not the issue. The issue is how are they going to go about making the decisions, and how are we going to be sure that that won't go dreadfully wrong? Obviously it's the case that censorship can go wrong. You certainly see that in places like China. Once you start with censorship, how do you know?
They've been doing it for years, bro. It's called terms of service, Jordan. Do you not understand how terms of service works? So, this is how it works. Doctor. Okay, this is how it works. Professor. Okay? The social media companies make a contract, and inside that contract for their customers, you see, it's an agreement that you agree to when you sign up to use their service. They include this thing, it's called a terms of service. It's also known as a TOS. And people agree to that terms of service, and generally inside the terms of service, various social media platforms and other platforms will state the level of behavior and the acceptable language that they'll permit on their website, on their platform. It's that simple. The fact that you play dumb, that you don't understand this, I don't know. But the other thing is, Steven Crowder, does anybody know if that's fucking Steven Crowder? Is he like gay now, like openly gay or something? This is old. I'm so confused right now. Is he pretending to be Hassan? Like, does anybody know what's going on with this? Why he's talking like that and acting like that?
Have any idea how you're going to put proper boundaries around it and decide who's acceptable? You're either going to let your listeners decide that, or you're going to decide it.
What's up
and
with
then
the
you're gonna
glasses
find
and the
out that you've taken
mustache?
on a huge weight of decision making that you can't handle.
Or
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
Is that
won't
somebody
happen, but
else?
Certainly,
Is that
I
not
would be
Steven
very
Crowder?
loath to decide what needs to be censored, because
Do any of you
the
know?
number of decisions I'd have to make would multiply beyond end.
Steven running.
Well, I'm not
No
saying
idea.
let any specific individual decide. I'm saying let the free market decide. If people don't want Alex Jones on YouTube, then YouTube doesn't have to provide it. If people watching YouTube
I already
don't.
agreed that YouTube doesn't have to provide it. I said it was a mistake to engage in censorship.
Sure.
Just because people are allowed to do something doesn't mean it isn't a mistake upon occasion. So I'm not asking for government regulation. And the idea that transforming these corporations into something approximating utilities would
It's
be a
not
form of
Steven
regulation
Crowder,
is
okay.
really
It's just somebody
what would you
on-
say?
it's like
an
somebody
ill-formed
guest
way of posing the
hosting.
question. It's
Okay.
a matter of classification. Do you think that Alex Jones should be
I
able
don't
to
think
use
it's
a
Steven
phone?
Crowder. It's weird, right?
I do think Alex Jones should be able to use a phone as long as he pays for it. As long as the phone company wants to offer
It's like his gay brother or something.
him their services.
Right, so the phone company offers everyone equal access to the services, regardless
Louder,
of content.
Crowder, his
I
cup
presume
says.
you'd object if the phone service started to decide that conversations shouldn't be
His
allowed
physique
to occur.
looks just like Steven
So
Crowder.
you can make a reasonable argument that these large-scale media distribution companies play the same role, but on a larger scale. It's not necessarily the case that it's an argument without flaw, but it's a reasonable argument. But I don't think that
Wearing
there's
a
any real
lumberjack
alternative.
shirt.
I
You
don't
wanna be a
see how
lumberjack.
companies like Facebook and YouTube can possibly police their content
Yeah.
without producing far more trouble than they'll save. That's the issue.
Well, I'm not so much just concerned about them policing the content. What I'm concerned with is, let's say we did the public utility sort of option, right? What I'm concerned with is the free market will be able to provide alternatives. You know, Alex Jones can go there. If we're consistent, we believe in freedom of speech and the freedom of the market as it applies thereof, we should be free to accept, we should follow this down the logical trail that there will be an alternative platform for Alex
Yeah, there
Jones.
probably will be. Yes, there probably will be, and that's also why I think it was a mistake for these companies to engage in the censorship, because I think that they're signing their own death warrant by doing so. It'll probably take 10 years to unfold, but it's a big mistake. And so that is what will happen, is because people will stop trusting YouTube and Facebook and so forth to provide uncensored access to content, and as a consequence, other forms of information distribution will emerge. So that's why I thought it was a bad decision from a corporate perspective.
Okay.
They had every right to make it, but I think it's a
When-
bad decision.
If I were
When was this? This is called Clash of Ideas. It says louder with Crowder, but I'm kind of... When was this? Oh, this is way back in 2018. I mean, the other companies have already existed. I mean, back in 2018, I was broadcasting to a bunch of different platforms. YouTube's not going to lose popularity because they piss some people off. So I try to tell fucking Scooby, man, YouTube doesn't fucking care. YouTube is like shingles. And YouTube doesn't care. YouTube doesn't care. You know, they just do whatever the fuck they want to do. They don't care about fucking Rumble or fucking all this shit. Or if they do care, they fucking go after them legally, but they don't fucking care about us. So who the fuck is this? This is all Jordan Peterson shit. That's weird, dude.
Okay, let's ask this. This just happened this week. Facebook, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, right? They all banned the InfoWars channel. So let me ask you, do you...
That's not Steven Crowder. Okay. Yeah, it can't be fucking Steven Crowder, right? It said
You think
louder
that's a
with
good thing or that's a
Crowder.
bad thing?
No, I think it's a catastrophe.
Okay.
Right
Now
here.
they've decided as a consequence of this decision that they're going to be in the business of arbitrarily determining what should and shouldn't.
Right here. Louder with Crowder. Taken from Daily Crowder, louderwithcrowder.com, Mug Club. So this is not Steven Crowder. It's just somebody who's like gay and loves Steven Crowder, I guess, or something. I don't know, man. Louder with Crowder, it says divorce. Louder with Crowder, Jordan Peterson. Look at that. See, there's...
Now, the reason free speech is so important is because liberal.
And it was fascinating. Do you ever worry, though, because it seems like something that would be so helpful for a lot of people? And now with the recent controversy that some people who might otherwise be open to the idea of just shutting it down or not wanting to be involved with it because they don't like what you have to say?
No, it's exactly the opposite. The public support for me is probably running at 25-1.
Sure. Yeah.
So-
but in academia, right? People who might implement this into their curriculum. I don't know. Maybe that's not your goal.
They have it anyways.
Right. So your goal is to go directly to the consumer as a
Oh,
customer.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We are talking with a variety of different businesses, and some businesses are using it, but
Sure.
But no, this is direct, and some education institutions. But no, it's direct to individual. That's the right way. That seems to be the right way to do it.
Yeah, it does. Well, I would imagine that shows like Rogan and to its own degree, this show hopefully help with that because having your own reach now is certainly attainable.
Yes.
People need to understand that this, the nights of 50 million viewers, on 3 networks are gone.
Yes,
but
they
people
certainly
can
are.
do really well individually. We can have a plot of land that we're pretty happy about. I refer to it kind of as the digital version of the agricultural revolution,
Yeah.
as opposed to the industrial revolution, where you had a few people, who ran the networks and everyone worked for them. Now, many people can work for themselves.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's a smaller plot of land, but it can be very effective, especially with what
That's
plot of land that we're pretty happy about.
Dude, look at the sign behind Crowder. Wanted, gay or alive. Dude, is Crowder like some weird fucking closeted dude? Like he playing like 2 different people or something? He's like... And does anybody know what's going on with that dude?
Trendy Nick. Good eye.
Dude, what the fuck is going on there? He does. No, that's Crowder, bro.
Trendy Nick. Who's the pick of on the sign?
It looks like him. Or Hassan. It's like I said, it's like he was trying to be like Hassan. But dude, we gotta see if he's got those tats, man. That's what we gotta see. We gotta see Crowder with a short shirt on, and we'll know, like short sleeve shirt.
Are your personal interactions with white people worse than ever? Yes.
So if you've turned on the news or even glanced at social media over the last few years, you'd probably be under the impression that race relations, particularly between white and black Americans, is at an all-time low. The race wars are on the way, if you will. Because you have black people speak on behalf of black people, white people speak on behalf of white people, black people telling white people apologizing to black people, but you don't often see black people and white people just talking. Is this reflective of our real-world experiences? I think you may be surprised with what I found when I actually went out and did something crazy.
Okay, so it's another dude. It's another dude. Okay, it's some other dude.
I think you may be surprised with what I found when I actually went out.
There's his arms. He doesn't have any tats.
And did something.
There's his arms right there, man. No tattoos. No tattoos. So, unless he had just recently got them, that was 2018. This was when? 1 month ago. So he didn't have any tats. I don't know what the fuck, dude. It's some other dude. Maybe it was fucking Hassan. Be fucking funny.
Dave Fishing. Sup?
Sonaby.
Has not once talked about their efforts to
No.
release the hostages. Not once.
No, not Hassan. I don't know who that dude was, though.
Netanyahu also has not talked to the victims' families once.
I thought it was Crowder doing a bad Hassan impersonation. Isn't that funny, guys? Here's Hassan right here.
He also did an interview and got fact-checked.
By Alon Levy, who's a spokesperson.
20 hostages who are being held in captivity by both Hamas and Islamic Jihad. And it's important to understand who these hostages are. We're talking about, in many cases, children as less than 1 year old. We're talking about babies, only a few months old, snatched from their parents' arms, often their parents killed. We're talking about elderly.
Yeah, he's worried that the most well-oiled baby-killing machine is going to end up killing Israeli babies as well, alongside all the Gazan babies it's killed. Talking about the hostages, chat. There are Israeli babies in Gaza right now. Straight up. Yeah, they took hostages. They showed the Hamas daycare video. You've seen it. I like that the government is making zero effort to even try and take the hostages out, and has instead engaged in an endless bombing campaign. And Netanyahu has not once in the media talked about their efforts to release the hostages. Not once. Netanyahu also has not talked to the victims' families once. As of yesterday, Netanyahu has not faced a single person whose family members are held hostage inside of Gaza right now. Not one person. He hasn't seen them. He hasn't given them the fucking time of day. He does not give a fuck. They've been bombing the hostages relentlessly in a closed-door meeting. Wait, he has? When did he do that? No, as of yesterday, he had
Says I'm
not.
offline.
Oh, he finally did? As of yesterday.
On Rumble, it says I'm offline. Does anybody verify that I'm on Rumble right now? It says I've got some viewers on Rumble. Live. No, there I am. I'm live. 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 I'm That's refreshing, isn't it? That's refreshing. I'm live. I'm just saying. Obviously.
He had not met with the family members of the hostages at all. I'm assuming part of that is because they wanted to hand select the family members he did end up meeting with, so he doesn't get fucking yelled at. Yeah, they probably hand selected the fucking families so that they don't scream at him and call him a fucking piece of
Harley,
shit war criminal and directly responsible for these hostages and their well-being. Make no mistake, there are, out of 160 plus families, 180 plus families, there are far more people, especially in that crowd, that are upset with Netanyahu than those who are in support of Netanyahu. Okay? I need you to understand this. 85% disapproval rate right now. He is not... Wait, why is there no audio of this?
Hassan's a pissed off motherfucker, dude. Holy shit.
PM meets with families of Israelis kidnapped to Gaza, vows to prioritize their return. Yeah, really? You vowed to prioritize their return? Is that why you've been fucking bombing them? Possibly killing some of them, too? Now, here's the thing. Well, it's like you said, one Israeli is worth 1,000 Palestinians. If they can kill 1,000 Palestinians along with each Israeli they kill, then they let the bombs drop. Kind of. I've said this time and time again. Make no mistake. The far-right Israeli government cares more about killing Palestinians and ethnically cleansing Palestinians than they do about preserving the safety and security of Israeli citizens. Okay? It's very important for you to understand. And they showed that time and time again. They showed that with their arrogant way of facilitating an onslaught and an active apartheid regime that needs to be incredibly violent all the time, with no consideration for what kind of recourse might occur, what kind of retaliation might happen to the Israelis living inside of Israel. Okay? So that's number one. And number two, remember what they did. There were Palestinian militants in southern towns inside of Israel proper that had taken over police precincts, that had taken over different villages. And the first thing that the Netanyahu government did was start bombing Gaza instead of taking over those towns and protecting the Israeli people in those towns. So understand that they've never cared about Israeli citizens and their safety.
Trendy Nick.
If they did, they would
How
end
long
the
has Hassan
apartheid
been around?
regime.
Long time, man. Young Turks.
People well over the age
Years
of
ago,
80
he was on
were
the
now
Young Turks
suffering
years
inside
ago.
The Gaza Strip, without medication, without basic
His
facilities, obviously
cousin
without any
is,
access to the Red Cross, because that's not a mercy that Hamas or Islamic Jihad have
Cenk
ever given
Uygur
to Israeli
from the Young
hostages.
Turks.
And Israel
Well, we're
Or
going to
his
get on to
uncle.
the humanitarian issues in a moment. How likely is
Uncle
it
Janky.
that you can bring those hostages back alive?
Israel is demanding the immediate and unconditional return of the hostages. And it's very important for us. You mentioned before the British government's position on the current crisis, which really the British government has been absolutely solid in its support for Israel. But it's really important for us that the international community raise its voice and make clear that this
Trendy Nick.
one of the biggest hostage
I
crises.
knew the name was familiar.
He spends a lot of
Joe
time on
Biden
his
has
live
to be
stream. He's
like, hey,
eating.
Hamas, can you please release the
eating on his
hostages?
live stream, so I know
then
what
they'll be
that's
like,
like.
oh, okay, got it. My bad, bro. Like, yeah, Joe Biden is going to be like, look alive, Jack. Release those hostages, Jack. And then Hamas is like, oh, shit, bro. Yusuf Al-Bidan, my favorite president, bro. My favorite president. Fuck, let me release now. Like, what do you think? That's what's going to happen? What stupidity? How stupid?
I can never remember. It is absolutely unacceptable to raid a village, murder everyone you see, grab babies, run with them into the Gaza Strip and hold them in captivity. And the world must demand their immediate and unconditional release. That is our demand.
President Biden has said that the United States will stand shoulder to shoulder with Israel. At the same time, he has urged Israel to stay within international law. Is it?
Barely.
Absolutely. Israel is responding forcefully to Hamas because its aim in this war is to destroy Hamas's military and governing capabilities inside the Gaza Strip in response to what was the world's worst terror attack in history after 9/11. Just last week, President Biden said that happened to the United States. He would expect its response to be swift, overwhelming, and decisive.
Yeah, I mean,
and that is exactly what it.
I mean, if that's the world's worst terror attack that ever happened since 9/11, okay, which is not wrong, you know, I can think of a ton of American actions and a ton of Israel actions as well that are far worse than that. But of course, these are states, so when they do it, it's not considered an act of terror.
Israel is doing. And on top of that, on top of taking this action to target Hamas specifically, Israel is taking steps to ensure that civilians are not hurt. That's the reason, for example, that Israel has been urging residents of northern Gaza to vacate south towards the southern Gaza Strip in order to
bomb them with ease.
Towards the closed border.
Get them out of harm's way. Because Israel doesn't want to hurt civilians. We do not want to see any
No
more
water,
suffering.
no
Honestly,
food,
everyone in Israel
no
is
medical
emotionally
supplies,
exhausted
no
after
roofs
the
over their
atrocities
head.
that we saw last week. We don't want more
Just
suffering.
the
We don't
sun.
want civilians to get hurt. But in order for civilians not to get hurt, in order for us to be able.
Yeah. Can someone ask him the question, if you don't want civilians to get hurt, why'd you shut off their electricity and their water and their food? And he went on American television before this interview and said,
"That's funny.
All humanitarian aid into Gaza is just aiding the enemy." Sir, why is your greatest fear babies, Palestinian babies? Can you explain to me? I just want the talking points. You're the PR guy. Can you explain to me how I can make this work and explain to the world that, like, babies are very scary when they're Palestinian? Please, I would like to know.
To target Hamas's infrastructure in order for us to be able to get to every single terrorist who was involved in the atrocious ISIS-style massacres that took place last week, we need civilians to get out of the way.
Well, I'd like to talk to you about that order to flee. I would hang on a minute.
Please.
This is an interview, and I'd like to put the questions to you
Please.
that my listeners want answered.
Please, I'm happy to hear.
On the issue of the order to flee, which is an order to 1.1 million Palestinians in the north of Gaza to move southward.
Like, I love when they say ISIS-style massacres, right? And it is true, to a certain degree, that these were brutal, these were ruthless attacks, right? Except ISIS doesn't have an air force. So, of course, we will never be able to know if ISIS-style massacres, if they did have an air force, would resemble what Israel is doing. So you can't really say that, can you? That's the whole point. That's the entire reason why you can get away with being like ISIS-style massacres, while what you're doing is not ISIS-style, because ISIS doesn't have a fucking air force. But if they did, I'm 100% certain it would look exactly like what Israel is doing.
And your original time frame was 24 hours. Jan Egeland, General Secretary of the Norwegian Refugee...
Bro, they delivered a stay of execution to a hospital. I'm sorry. That is like pure villain shit. Two hospitals. One, Doctors Without Borders Hospital had to beg the Israeli government to not blow them up because they still have patients there. Bro, you're acting like Palestine doesn't have blood on their hands too? No, Palestine doesn't have blood on its hands. Okay? Palestine does not have blood on their hands. Ridiculous.
Pig.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. You're gross and you're a piece of shit for basically explaining what your position is. All this time,
His
you're like,
audience got pissed at him for burping. His audience
but then the
reacting and
moment of
burping.
truth is revealed. You
It's
go,
hilarious.
Palestine has blood on its hands. Really? While I'm talking about a Doctors Without
They're
Borders
all-
hospital
they're
being
all
blown to
responding to
fucking
him
bits,
burping.
and them begging Israel to deliver them a stay of execution,
It's funny.
and you're like, well, Palestine has blood on its hands. You gave it away. You gave it away. You just gave it away.
Refugee Council, and a man who, as you know, helped broker the Oslo peace accords, says the Israeli order for civilians to move from north to south is impossible and
got a lot of
illegal.
tips
It
coming in.
amounts to forcible transfers and a war
$220
crime.
worth of tips.
That's right, isn't it?
It is.
No, absolutely not. And let me explain why. The United Nations cannot have its cake and eat it. It cannot say on the one hand that Israel
He's not
cannot
from the
target
United
Look at that
Nations.
chat,
He's
man. I
not
wonder how
from
many
the
people are
United
watching.
Nations.
Anyone
He's from the
making this
North.
claim-
Please let me ask the questions and correct you on factual matters. I have read to you a quote from Jan Egeland, who is General Secretary of the Norwegian Refugee Council. He is also a man who helped negotiate the Oslo peace accords. Would you react to the quote I put to you, please?
Thank you for that factual correction. I would refer to anyone making the claim that Israel should not be urging civilians to get out of the way temporarily for their safety, but they cannot have their cake and eat it. They cannot, on the one hand, say that Israel cannot target Hamas infrastructure because
44,000
civilians
views.
might get hurt.
This just went up 13
And then
hours
at the
ago.
same time, tell it not to ask civilians temporarily to evacuate the combat zones because they might be displaced. The consequence of that is to tell Israel that it has no means to exercise its...
Yeah, you got it. No, it's great. I'm saying that, yeah. Israel does not have a right to defend itself by killing civilians. 100%. Can't do it. Sorry. You should be shackled for that, okay? You should be burdened emotionally for being able to justify this. But, no. 100%. You abso-fucking-lutely...
Absolutely.
I have this exact same smoke for America. You can't fucking come for me on this, okay? I have said this time and time again about American activity, American actions. It's fucking disgusting. It's horrifying. It's horrifying when America does it. It's horrifying when Israel does it. It's completely unjustifiable. Wait, what? He did a 60 Minutes? Oh, on Israel? Oh,
Front
fuck me.
so much peril. The catastrophe in Israel, the war in Ukraine, and no help from a paralyzed Congress.
Yeah, he's the one. Brandon is the one having the hardest time here with this, not the Gazan baby, but Brandon.
legitimate right to self-defense.
Let's do this, and then we'll move on to the other 60 Minutes and Jake Tapper pressing the State Department hack here.
A right that all the leaders of the free world have acknowledged, in fact saying Israel has a duty to do so. If they're telling Israel it cannot attack Hamas targets and it cannot ask people to get out of the way, it is telling us that in response to the worst terror attack in world history after 9/11, there is nothing Israel can do.
Which
I'm afraid that's not an option.
creditable humanitarian organization has said that Israel does not have the right to self-defense?
Well, I'm explaining that
Has
that
the
is a
UN
logical...
said that? Because it hasn't.
Well,
Nor
explaining...
have the Norwegian Refugee Council.
It's so funny.
Which credible international...
This is why it's funny when motherfuckers are like, why don't you debate it intellectual? Bro, this guy's entire job is to defend the idea of actions, right? And his arguments are still pure fantasy. Like, it's pure fantasy. And it's not because he's bad at it, chat. He's not bad at it. He can't do anything. Because if you know at least like 30% of the facts, okay, on the Palestinian side, it's over. It isn't.
I think I know why I don't watch Hassan Piker. Because he's got a Queen of England and Barack Obama stand up behind him. So cut out. Ugh. Anyway, it's been fun, you guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you later. Love y'all. Take care. Peace. And remember, I'm at Nate's Garden over there on Twitter, guys. Come on over to Twitter. I'll be there on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I'll see you there. All right. Bye, guys.